India's weight loss drug market, which is heating up and heating up fast. Eli Lilly's blockbuster therapy, Mounjaro, has now surged to #1 spot, clocking 100 crore rupees in October in sales. Also, over 333 crores as far as since debut in March is concerned. The demand for metabolic and diabetes treatment is also rising sharply, and competition is now intensifying with Novo Nordisk's Ozempic getting approval and Wegovy already in the market as well. To break down what's driving this rapid uptake and the big pharma battle shaping up, let's actually go across to my colleague Neetu Chandra. Neetu, what's driving the sharp rally within just 7 months of the launch for Eli Lilly?
So yes, actually, Eli Lilly's Mounjaro has emerged as the top-selling brand in the Indian pharmaceutical market, and this has clocked nearly 100 crore in sales in October alone. So since its launch in the March 2025, the brand has already crossed rupees 333 crore in cumulative revenue, which is extraordinary for such a short span. So the growth has been driven primarily by rapid adoption in diabetes and obesity management, areas where Indian specialists are increasingly shifting to newer generation drugs like GLP-1 and dual GLP and GIP agonists, which Eli Lilly's Mounjaro is. These drugs don't just control blood sugar, but they also address weight reduction, making them highly attractive to both physicians and patients. So additionally, if you look at the pricing, the premium pricing and the early acceptance in metros has actually fueled its strong value growth, even with limited volumes. So Mounjaro's success also shows that there's a changing trend in the Indian market where innovative, science-driven therapies are breaking through in which once generics-dominated space it used to be, Sakshi.
Right, so Neetu, while Mounjaro leads the charts, Novo Nordisk's obesity therapy Wegovy is also gaining visibility globally. What's the outlook for this space in India, and can Wegovy really challenge Mounjaro's momentum?
Yeah, now that's the key question. While the Pharma track data confirms Mounjaro's dominance in India, the next competitive phase will be defined by Novo Nordisk Wegovy, which is Semaglutide, which has reshaped obesity care worldwide. So Wegovy targets the same patient group as Mounjaro, those struggling with diabetes and obesity, but with a different molecular pathway and strong global outcomes data, it is backed by a better data. But in India, Wegovy's entry has been slower, mainly due to supply constraints and its import-linked pricing. But awareness among specialists and urban consumers is growing rapidly. It's very fast. And as access expands, it could open up a new therapeutic category in the country where like obesity treatment beyond diabetes.
Absolutely.
So, however, Eli Lilly has the early mover advantage with Mounjaro, a brand that already commands trust against among the endocrinologists. But if Wegovy enters in larger volumes and price points are rationalized, we could see both the brands driving double-digit growth in the anti-diabetic and metabolic disorder segment. So this is one of the fastest growing therapy areas in Indian pharmaceutical market today. And that becomes very important for the obese population, which is increasing in a country like India. That is there, Sakshi.